All right, what is going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am over here at Funtown RV's campground on a pretty blistering hot day. Luckily, there's a nice little breeze going on, but I'll tell you what, I'm having like an allergy attack. So if I am sneezing or anything like that, I apologize in advance. But man, the Texas is getting me. I'm a Midwest boy, and there's some new allergies down here that I have not experienced. But today, this is a model that I got a lot of messages on Facebook in particular, where I post like my 3-minute tours and my short 60-second tours on there. But this one actually had about 5 or 6 people reach out asking if I could do it. And since I'm at the #1 dealership in the entire country, this place is crazy. I decided to go ahead and record this model because they have just about everything you could think of here. But this is the 2025 Cedar Creek 379 BHO, and this has a really nice back bunk room, which I kind of consider like the jungle gym bunk, you know, where the kids can kind of crawl around, run around, have a little fun. But you have 2 entrances, a bath and a half, and an incredible outdoor kitchen. I think you guys are going to really like it. Drop some comments and let me know what you guys think while it's on the way. I'm also going to put a link for Funtown RV's pricing in this as well, along with all the specifications and all that good stuff. But as you saw, you have 1 slide on the camp side. On the non-camp side, you're going to get 3 slides over here. So this is a 4-slide bath and a half unit. I really enjoy how the slides also do come with the slide toppers on there. So I don't think that is going to be a standard. They just happen to have that on here. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure you ask your salesperson if it has it. I do highly recommend them. So all slides have that. You're also going to see 2 exterior slides as well. We're probably going to spend about 15-20 minutes or so here on this tour, really give you everything that you need to know. But Cedar Creek is a very well-built brand. You got 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. You have the aluminum frame construction, an upgraded fiberglass, but you're also going to have things like your frameless windows. If you're looking to spend a little bit less money, you can go with the Cedar Creek Experience, where they cut out a little bit of the fat. Instead of having like touch controls and frameless windows, they'll have manual controls and framed-in windows just to save you some money here or there. So there's a little bit variation, a little bit different playroom that you can do with Cedar Creek, which I really enjoy. But again, it's the 2025 Cedar Creek 379 BHO. And if you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Maybe drop a comment and say what's up. Right here as you walk in, this is going to be your control panel. So you can see, like right now, I've got all 3 ACs running on this unit. You can control all of your lights. Anytime that you see an arrow up and down, like this is for the kitchen ceiling, you just push and hold, and then, you know, it starts dimming down for you. It doesn't really show up too well on the camera. You just saw that blink as it kind of switches over, and now it's at its brightest mode there. But, I mean, what do you guys think about the decor? Cedar Creek does a really good job year in and year out. About 2 years ago, they switched over to this decor, and I think it looks pretty darn sharp. I really like the island as well. Now right here I have the extension portion cut out, but you can lift this up and collapse down the sides there and get rid of it. But it's a nice little place for eating area. I imagine putting some stools. You're going to have dual opposing slides here in the living room. So you got kind of your cooking and entertainment, and then you have your seating slide. And instead of opting in for like a dinette, they went with more seating on this one in particular. I know you guys are going to like that because every time I post one with a ton of sleeping spaces, you know, you're usually upset that there's only a dinette and then maybe like the recliners over there. So, you know, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this variation. This one here today that we're doing has an MSRP of $140,377.15. Sale price at $98,988. Here are going to be the options there for you. And I like how they have no hidden fees. As I've been traveling the country for the last 2 years making my tours, the amount of places doing weird practices and hidden fees is just always kind of, you know, is kind of goofy. But since this is a bunk model, I figured I'll cut straight to it because you're probably like me and got a family, and you need to make sure that this works. Right here you have a sofa that does pull out, so it'll take up kind of the center room right here. Really great sleeping spot. I think your bigger kids would be more comfortable there because it's a little bit more cushy. And then you have a 150-pound weight rating that also folds up on the struts, which I think is really nice to get up and out of the way. And then let's pull this down real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. You got the teddy bear mattress right there, so a little bit comfortable. It's maybe about 3 inches or so right here. And then you flip around. You have a bunk here, a bunk there. So that's where I'm talking about that jungle gym setup. I just think kids would have a blast back here. And then you have your own half bath, which is perfect for inside and outside access, so you can get a little bit clean, you know, when you are, you know, outside, maybe at the campground like we are here today at Funtown. But you got a porcelain foot flush throne. You're also going to have a sink as well with the solid surface countertops, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then, you know, of course, a couple different lighting controls. You got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. But it's just a great place to come in and out and not let the kids muddy up the rest of the camper when you're out there having fun. You're also going to get things like the Insignia Smart TV, plenty of storage. I also enjoy the netting there just to keep, you know, some of those goofy kids stuff that's just rattling around everywhere. You got 6 pull-out drawers here as well. And I think the brass finish, that was soft close too. I think the brass finish on that's a nice touch. But this is extremely cool. So instead of putting another bunk down on the bottom, they have all this hanging room. So, I mean, talk about some great storage for all your kids' stuff. Or if you don't have kids, this could make a really great office. I'd probably put a desk right here, use that for some storage, and then the bunks, you know, do whatever. But, I mean, look how big that is. You got room for just about everything. And then, of course, you got your other twin bed. It's an elongated one, so you're looking at probably 8 feet or so, you know, in length for this. You also have outlets, USBs, universal Cs, an emergency exit. So pull, push, and flop, you can get out in a hurry. And then you have your other bunk here up top. And if you don't have the kids, that'd be a great place for like your seasonal items that you just want to stow and, you know, just kind of leave alone for quite a bit of time. But I mean, what do you guys think about this back bunk room? I think it's pretty darn nice. You got plenty of storage, you got entertainment, you got the half bath, you got really everything that you need. The allergies are killing me down here though. Texas is just different. The heat's crazy. The trees are different, so my eyes are acting up. I'm going straight to buy some Zyrtec. Whew, right after this. Man, that's a pretty little shot right there. It might be thumbnail material, but I love that couch. I like the accent lighting here up top, and they also use the two-tone to kind of break up, you know, some of it. But, you know, flip around. We're going to start over here. This is also going to be a hidden Murphy pantry as well. So you have your smart TV sitting right across from your recliner. Also, when you're sitting down, that's about eye shot right here. So you notice how that island isn't getting in the way of your view. So I like how they put the TV up high enough to get up and out of the way. You also have a fireplace that, even though it looks small, puts out about 4,800 BTUs of heat there. So it'll heat the entirety of this room. Absolutely no problem. There is a travel lock, so it's located right here, which is accessed right underneath this. But, I mean, that's your Murphy pantry. If you got a wife like mine, she will find no problem but to pack rat this up. I mean, we're talking herbal survival gear stuff, you know, the books, different crystals and board games and all of that. She'd have it all. Even got a place where you can, you know, hang a hoodie on me right there at the little octopus guy, and you're ready to roll. Plus, you got the HDMI hookup right here, so if you want to run something from the TV, like a DVD player back there, you are more than able to do so. As we come along the slide, we already saw the island, but you do have some outlets there. Again, really nice functional spot to do a little cooking, do a little prepping, and then boom, you come on over here to the 3-top burner where you can whip up all the fixins. You also got yourself enough room maybe for like a chicken, not quite a turkey, but you got some room on both sides for storage. I believe on the right side, if it's like the other Cedar Creeks, this will be a place for a trash can. Yep. And then you got your cutting board, so you can chop, chop, chop right into your trash can if you'd like. This is also center disposition for the oven, so a lot of them don't actually have that. But I like how you have room on either side, so you can maybe set up like a blender or a Keurig, or like we have a KitchenAid at home. I do a lot of cooking, which, by the way, that KitchenAid is some pinkies up stuff. That thing is awesome. Lately I've been using the grinder, and we grind up like chicken thighs and breast, turn them into like these little healthy patties. Which are good. Ah, man, eyes are burning. Allergies are killing me. You got a place for your paper towels and maybe like a little spice rack right there. Not only do you have the controls on the control panel I just showed you, but you also get it right here. And again, anytime you see these up and down arrows, this is across the RV industry, by the way, that means you do have that dimmer. Now, flip it back around. We're back over to the sink. You're going to have your stainless steel bowl. You also have your high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. You also got yourself a cup cleaner, waterfall, soap dispenser, and then this is where you control it all right there as well. Underneath, really clean cut and organized. You have a little dish rack. I really enjoy that. You also have shut-off valves there on the plumbing in the back, if you could see that. And then you're also going to get the magnetic tabs there as well. 4 pull-out drawers. You got the Furrion S-Vision on that. Again, I don't think that is necessarily a standard so you want to check on it, but that's going to be basically a backup camera there for you. One of the larger 12-volt refrigerators in the RV industry too, which is really nice. It's got the dual pullouts for the freezer as well. I apologize, I'm fighting off a sneeze right here for my life. Oh, man. Like I was releasing the demons. So right there, pulls out. You got an ice maker. Oh, man, excuse me, guys. Holy crack. Oh. Man, you got another freezer section. You can pull that out. Sorry, I can't bend over. Right here, you got more of a pantry space. I just want you guys to see my face right now. I'm like literally fighting off the... Oh. I hope I can finish this thing, but man, your boy might be going straight to the gas station. So right here, you got yourself USB, universal C, a couple outlets, and then you have a couple. Oh man, this is taking over. You have a couple pull-out drawers. This is going to turn out to be an RV tour and like a survival video as well, survival of the allergies. But so right here, flush mount slide. You're also looking at the slide height of around 6'10", so that is going to be really nice. You also have the day and night shades, so you got the half Dracula, you know, and the full Dracula there too as well. And then you have a couple cup holders. You have heat, light, and massage. And then the middle ones are going to be manual pulls there too as well. But I'll tell you what, the strength in me for that, I don't know if you guys heard that. I just ate that sneeze, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Bluetooth speaker here up in the ceiling. You also have your fan, and again, you have 3 ACs in this model. More manual controls. That's going to be for your awning there too, which is nice, and it also has a disconnect, so you can actually turn that off or on, so now the kids can't kind of mess with it. You have the Firefly system as well, so that's going to be part of this setup right here. You can control everything from your phone as well. Your Max Air fan, which is going to be right up here, really helps suck out some of the steamer stink and kind of circulate some of that airflow. And then you have your fuse box right there as you have the steps coming on in. So we're going to have a porcelain foot flush throne, a Ruski, really nice size shower here for this. You also have a little teak seat right there, but I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. You know, getting into here is pretty darn easy. I'm also maybe 6'1" with my sandals on, but you're looking at about 6'6", 6'7" for interior height. And then, of course, you have the shower head. That's going to be one of those fancier ones as well. And then I also like how you have the sink that's kind of a little bit more splash proof with that little like angle right there. You got another mirror, another gun, and then bada bing, bada boom. You also got the sticker to remind me to talk about the tire pressure monitor system. So that's going to be nice for you. Let you know when your tires are overinflated, you know, underinflated, you know, all that good stuff. I don't even need to sit in that toilet. That's just in a good spot. You know, hang a towel on me. And then as you come into the bedroom, you got plenty of walk-around room because this is going to be an east to west slide bed, and it is going to be a king bed as well. Plus you got a little place where you can maybe hang up some like pictures, you know, or books, you know, things of that nature. Which, by the way, I know I made this comment probably about a week ago. I'm now in the middle of book 2 for Dungeon Crawler Carl. So if you're looking for like a fiction book that's really good, it is pretty darn funny. It's cracked me up a couple times, but it's pretty good. And a lot of people actually read it because I had quite a few comments and messages. Been talking to a few people about it. It's pretty darn cool. Outlets on both sides, as well as those universal Cs and universal and USBs. Flip it around. You got a little secret, kind of little hidey ho for the storage here. Accent lighting down below, and then 4 pull-out drawers with an emergency exit and a smart TV here up on the wall too. Now, the front closet on this, pretty darn snazzy. You got plenty of hanging room right here. You also have a ton of storage right here, and I love it. You can also remove this bottom side, and then, yeah, there's a picture of it. You can remove the bottom and then put a washer and dryer because you're all ready. It's got the vent cap for it and all that good stuff. I mean, you're fully prepped for it. You just remove the cabinetry. You also have your hookups right there as well. So, I mean, the closet, I mean, heck, you gotta love that. But what do you guys think? I mean, I know this was a very recommended one, so hopefully it lives up to the standards. Head height in here, too. You're looking at about 6'4" or so. Now we can head around the outside, and we'll probably speed up, to be quite honest with you. I'm kind of terrified of the outside right now. A little windy, so it's kind of kicking up all this dust, and I'm dying. After this, I'm going to be heading straight to the gas station, and I'm going to get some allergy pills for sure. All right, so like I said before, you have the fiberglass and aluminum frame construction, dual awnings, both of which have lights underneath. You also get the slide toppers. Up on the front, you do have some cap lights, which I don't have on right now, but you got one here, there, and that's really going to, you know, shine up like justice for you when you're down at the campground, making life just a hair easy. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling on this, and I like how this is going to be rounded right there. You also have heated and enclosed underbelly there too as well. I mean, look at all that room you get. So much room for activities. Heck, you could put the least favorite kid in there if you wanted to. That'll be all right. I won't tell anybody. Little leash latch. Both of your propane bottles over here on this side, and you also have the switch over too, which is nice. And then you got the pass-through storage as well, and it's got that rough, kind of tough beat-me-up material as well, which is really nice. The GFCI and the cable right there, along with your maintenance hatch, and I like how it's all labeled too. That's just going to make maintenance life a little bit easier, whether you're doing it yourself or if you're paying somebody. Anything you can do to cut down time saves quite a bit. You also got the huck bolt, so it's not going to be welded. You got your spray port right here, a couple outlets, friction hinge door. I like the extra large grab handle there too as well, with the safe T-rail, and then of course the step above steps there for you. Anti-lock braking system and the tire pressure monitoring system. Basically, I mean, you can read between the lines. They're just a safer ride for you. You also have an upgraded suspension there too. So you have the road armor, and then you have the Cooper tires, which if you guys aren't familiar with it, the Cooper tires are going to be really nice. Oh man, if you're buying an RV and you see Cooper, you know that you got yourself a heck of a unit right there, because those are not the least expensive tire out there in the world. I can tell you that. Got yourself a little microwave. I like how they use the metal here too. Just makes life a little bit easier for cleaning. The GFCI plumbed in sink, so not a drop in. And then you're also going to have an outdoor beer cooler here, or apple juice cooler. Sorry, remember I can't say that stuff on here. Come on now, Hunter. You got kids watching, baby. But you got a place where you can fit about a 60 rack of apple juice in that bad boy. No problemo. As you come around to the back, you have a 2-inch receiver. You have a backup camera and the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So you have, you know, the ability to get on top of your fully walkable roof. Check your seals, check your slides, make sure all the maintenance is on the up and up. Just making, again, life easier. You buy that thing for about 300 bucks or so. Yeah, right down here, you're going to see you got that little pipe right there. That's going to be for your sewage. And then you also had your spare tire. You got your low point drains, which will be located right there. You can see that little blue hose right there. And then, you know, back end of the water heater, your 50 amp connection right here, and then a really nice and impressive docking station. So you got all your galley bath tanks, black tanks, battery disconnect, all your hydraulic rooms as well. And then you have your hot and cold water, all your different bypass valves, your front caps, I'll turn that on, city water connection, and then your black tank flush down there on the bottom right. You're also going to have an easy cord reel, so you don't have to lug around this big heavy thing. I mean, that's just it's a hefty you know, cord. So being able to just kind of pump it in and out, you know, is nice. Now right here, you can see that little vent. That's going to be because you have your battery tray right there as well. Automatic controls, and then bada bing, bada boom, baby, we are out of here. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button for future RV content. My name is Hunter. This is the 2025 Cedar Creek 379 BHO. See you.